And we are live. It appears we don't have the correct linkage here. We are going to take a break from watching Tony Heller as he debunks global warming once again and go outside to the fire and tend it. Hit the wrong button, folks. But if you don't totally all right, let me turn the camera on. Hi, there's me. On his deathbed, let me shrink me down. And we are going to leave the room with Tony Heller and show you the visible satellite overhead. Hello, Chrome Air. Thank you for joining the live stream. Yeah, we're doing it at a different time. Let's just hope the bandwidth holds up. Please let us know if anything is screwed up, because we're trying to have enough bandwidth for this to function. We're going to be going outside and hanging out with a fire until the equinox. Excellent. Well, let's see what happens. I'm looking at my Wi-Fi signal and trying to hold a phone and a beer. And the fire is burning well, as I am an affirmed pyromaniac. Check it out. None of that lighter fluid was used in the creation of this fire. All right, so let me just add some wood here. Let me know if the stream is good, because we are at an undisclosed location right now, folks. Adding some wood. We have a perfect wind pattern right now, so who has seen C-class flares? Calo Jan. Cheers. Speaking of cheers, drinking Miller High Life. Recently changed brands. Sweet. I have to head back inside because I've forgotten to bring the cell phone charger. I think my battery's at like 10%. So who's been X-ray fluxed today? Anybody? I've resurrected some bicycles. There's my first race bike ever. The Titan Chaos. What's that? Use that one? All right, thank you.
It looks perfectly fine over.
All right, good. Yeah, I guess the Wi-Fi signal goes through aluminum siding, but not stone walls, as would be expected. You Electric Universe nerds. And the fire is now overflamed. We gotta make this thing simmer down a little bit here. Please bear with me. There we go. That's a little less doomsday-like. I wonder if I can flip this around. Yeah, I think I can. Check it out. Nice. There you go. By the way, use your laundry lint to stoke fires. It works great. Try not to use lighter fluid. It works too good. So how many of you survived the winter? Like all of you? I am cooking hardwood. So don't make any sketchy moves because the cameras and sentries will see you long before you see it from a drone's perspective. Just kidding, man. What's good? Yeah, that's hardwood. That's some kind of hardwood there. That might be apple. We have some for cooking, but that's for solsticing. Anybody want to see the national visible? I usually look at that. It's usually not light out when I put videos up. So the bandwidth is okay on this? It looks pretty good, I guess. And now the phone is on charge. Except there's smoke blowing right in my face. All right, there you go. There's the solstice fire. You've got less than 20 minutes until spring. How's your winter been treating you? Did you do anything interesting? Congratulations on not freezing into a block of ice. Got a turkey vulture. Oh, did you see it? It's trying to give away my location, folks. We're not going to let it happen. Hey, by the way, look at that. We got a space weather alert. Oh my gosh! We're going to be vaporized. I'm standing outside here. Yeah, Ben's in a bunker. His office is, what did he say? 9 by 13 or something? Believe me, dude, he's not in a bunker. I wish he was in a bunker. That would be great. Don't worry about that CME. Did you watch our last video? It's not bad. It's no big deal. Thank you. Welcome, Molybdi. By the way, check out that channel. That's my girlfriend. Coco Jan, Chrome Air. Yes, it's some good hardwood. And we got to add more because the wind is just perfect for this. Yeah, we might be crossing the heliospheric current sheet right now. I might have predicted it wrong. You can't forecast it right every time, man. Jeez. You're going to drink coffee in the afternoon? You know, the half-life of caffeine is like 6 hours, so when you drink a cup of coffee, 6 hours later, it's like you just drank a half a cup of coffee. It's warm enough to have shorts on. I resurrected some bikes today. Check out the Instagram page. Instagram.com/smAsho. Mash. Let me get the cabling out of the view of the camera. Jeez. That's bad craftsmanship there, folks. And we are unplugged. This ship is going down. The winter's not yet over. Oh my gosh. It's a solar minimum. Son of a beehive. Geez, oh whiz. I'm stoked about the Wi-Fi signal. I was worried about it working out here. This is the Western Garden. We try to maintain this area as per my grandmother's wishes as kind of a nature propagation area. So if you see weird gardening techniques, there's a reason for it. We're not just out of our minds. We're trying to propagate things like pileated woodpeckers, flickers, everything but starlings and invasive species. So should we be looking at the gong 2 there? SV. So who knows how long until spring occurs? The sun will be directly over the equator, someplace on the planet. You can figure it out by looking at a map at timeanddate.com, I think. But I don't really care. It's T-minus 14 minutes, 13 minutes. Ah, yes, the heliospheric current sheet. Quite an interesting thing, that is. Geez, there's a lot of stuff on my screen. Isn't it amazing that a computer that could do 1/1000th the calculations of this computer in my hand used to take up more than a room? And now I just have one in my hand. And I've got like a whole mall's worth of data on it. Yeah, so the heliospheric current sheet, that's a lot to explain. Let me grab some stuff here. Please deal with the orientation issue if you're watching this on a normal screen. I'm going to try to keep the camera going on the equinox fire. I can't type on this thing if it's in landscape. So as the sun spits out plasma, part of it's charged as per the North Pole, part of it's charged as per the South Pole. And as we cross, yeah, we're crossing it right now. Nice. Nice timing, by the way. Welcome to the solar system. We've got polarity. You are indeed right. Snowflake vaccine, well done. We are in the process of crossing, and I predicted it later than it's occurring. Being the guy to admit right away when he's wrong. Nice. Let me move this over here. We've got 18 minutes until equinox. Any predictions for the spring? Having survived another winter. By the way, I went to the convenience store today. Look at that, right on the boundary, 1 hour and 32 minutes ago. You are in the void right now. I told the guy at the convenience store, well, I asked him rather, what will you do with the final hours of your winter? All right, I can't click on that. This live stream is holding on by a shoestring. All right, I got to put another log on the fire here as these embers are reaching appropriate temperature for spring. All right, please bear with me. I've got to have some different stuff on the screen because I'm sick of these things. Let's just run this. By the way, if you try to look at the zoom into this stuff, you'll probably be irritated. So we're going to keep showing them, but it's going to require extra work, if you were wondering. It's all good. We will hook you up regardless. Oh my gosh. It's a collapse. It's a collapse of society itself, and my hand is now in a fire. You see the lengths I go to make sure my viewers are happy? So it's about 9 minutes until spring. What are you going to do next? Please let us know in the comments. Even if you're not watching this live. Hey, look, there's stuff sprouting. Hey, look, firewood. Hey, look, my hand. Not burned up by a solar nova yet. Hey, look, here's a fire. I'm going to put my hand in the fire now. Oh my gosh. Look at my pain threshold. Are you impressed? And this is going to burn on and be untended. And I may go to jail just for the amusement of my YouTube audience. Just kidding, of course. My GF doesn't like fires. They irritate her. The same way I do on a regular basis. Let's zoom in on some sunspots. Look at that. Jeez. That thing is pretty intense. You earthly fire, you are shrinking in relevance. So only 7 minutes. If anything bad happens, don't worry. I got you covered. With a K-bar. Let's look at the skies here over eastern PA. Lehigh Valley, A-Town. Check it out. There you go. There's the view. A bunch of chemtrails overhead from all those spray planes. Ha 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 ha. Isn't that funny? we got comments coming in. It's almost spring, people. You got 6 minutes. I have beers in my pockets. Look at that. My right pocket, boom. My left pocket, boom, boom. Switching brands. Living an extravagant lifestyle here on a dental floss and bubblegum budget. Cheers. That hardwood is not burning. We didn't take the bark off it, and yeah. All right, let me read these comments. I appreciate you affirming my bandwidth, by the way, folks. That's extremely useful. David Easton, you have a worm moon. That's a new one. 4 minutes until equinox, by the way, folks. Some part of the planet, obviously some part of the planet that's west of here, is going to be having noon on the equator with the sun directly overhead. How do you like that? Ernest, buy that 50-pound bag of beans. The wind has shifted once again. I'm getting out of the line of smoke because I smell good enough already. I don't need to smell better. Oh, man. You're just outside of 3 minutes until spring. I don't usually do such elaborate celebrations, but occasionally things line up. Red moon in Detroit, nice. That's true. Oh, don't worry, Kalo Jan. This wood is dry. It's been on the porch for months. Maybe a year plus. About 10 months, I think. Yep, the worm moon because of spring. That makes sense. I hear you. All right, check this out. We have a chemtrail directly over the house. Now I'm kidding because I don't believe in that, but look at that. All right, so what are you going to do this spring? It'll never be now again. Oh, I'm trying to increase my carbon footprint. That's why, Snowflake. Trying to increase my carbon footprint, and I think I'm being pretty successful here. Could anybody please disagree? Thank you, Havana Stefan, for joining. Hi, and welcome. It's not a smoke screen, baby. I just want plants to grow better. I got fans running inside the house. I'm sucking air in, and yeah, increasing my carbon footprint. It's good times. We are going to go back. We're going to look at 304 angstroms. It's 5:57. It's nearly the solstice. Not the solstice. You're only 30 seconds away from springtime, folks. You are 30 seconds until spring. What say you? Solar flares? Coronal mass ejections? Solar cycles? 4, 3, 2, 1. It's spring. Cheers. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. I guess it doesn't narrow it down. Back to the fire and not me. Don't have a distorted view. I'm not a facial hair guy. Holy crow. Well, hey, it's spring, so count your blessings and things. Count your blessings and so forth. There's a lot of good stuff going on. Like, physics is getting rewritten. Stuff like that. Just saying. By the way, my indoor tomato, the first tomato I've ever grown actually, is ready to pick right now. I just haven't done so yet. I was going to do it before winter ended because decided to grow it starting at late fall. Yep, first time I ever grew tomatoes. I will have a video later on the channel. A polytunnel, nice! That is awesome. Alright, we got to wrap this thing up here. Let's put on some SDO images and call it a day. Because in 1 minute, it's not even going to be day. It's going to be evening. Which occurs at 6 p.m. if you weren't aware. Thanks for joining us, everybody. For all the comments. We appreciate the positive vibes, the negative vibes, the neutral vibes, the unexplainable vibes, and any kind of vibes. We appreciate all of it. We even appreciate oddly fluctuating magnetic fields. Look at that. Well, I hope the stream went well. I hope the bandwidth was good. I appreciate everybody suggesting that it works well. I definitely never live streamed an equinox fire before, although I've lit many equinox fires in the past, and I'll have lit many equinox fires in the future. Don't be too woke. Man, that 94 angstroms does not want to load. So, we'll let it load anyway on slow-mo for your viewing pleasure. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Just don't forget, when it's spring, drink if you like, but don't drive while you drink.